Welcome to Sanskrit Bites. So this is a series of bite-sized videos which is designed for yoga teachers and yoga practitioners. And it's going to help you to refine the pronunciation of some of the more common Sanskrit sounds, words and phrases that we use. When we refine the articulation of these sounds, we have the potential to increase their potency and their energetic qualities. However, if we don't use the correct pronunciation, we might be changing the meaning of the words and saying something different instead. Now, I'm not putting myself forward as any expert in perfect Sanskrit pronunciation. I'm still very much a student of Sanskrit. And being English speakers, we'll always be on the back foot, trying to learn these unusual and unique articulations that actually some of which don't exist in the English language. However, this is a really good place to start. So I hope that you will join me, be inspired, dive in and start your Sanskrit journey here. So I'd like to start off with probably one of the most common phrases that yoga teachers and yoga practitioners would use. And it's this one here. So in English, we would probably pronounce this as HATHA YOGA. And that's certainly how I used to pronounce it before I learned the Sanskrit language. However, it's very different in its original form. Firstly, because we have this little dot underneath, which is a completely different articulation to how we would say this in English. But first I want to focus on the vowel sounds. So in Sanskrit, we have long and short forms of the vowels. And these are the short forms of the A sound, and which means it's pronounced A. So in English, we might have variations of the A, the letter A, and it can be R, it can be it can be A. But in Sanskrit, it is always pronounced A. So the short form of this letter is pronounced A. So that would make that Hatha Yoga with these short A sounds. But the important bit is this bit here, this retroflex sound. So the dot underneath indicates that it is this retroflex sound, sometimes called a cerebral. And we don't have this sound in the English language, so we have to learn how to articulate this. So the retroflex or cerebral is articulated by bringing your tongue to the roof of your mouth. And there are 6 sounds in Sanskrit with this tongue articulation. So with the T sound, it would be ta, 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 with the tongue going to the roof of the mouth and making this slightly explosive sound coming from that. However, the Sanskrit letter with the H following it is also an individual, independent sound. So THA is one letter of the Sanskrit alphabet. And the H does not indicate that it is a th sound. So where we have a TH in English meaning th, it doesn't exist in Sanskrit. There's no th. And what the H does is it brings an aspiration to the consonant that it's attached to. And again, there are quite a few of these aspirated sounds in Sanskrit. So this isn't now quite tricky. So we have to put the tongue to the roof of the mouth for the cerebral, and then we have to aspirate that sound as well. Ta, ta, ta. Okay, so now we've got hatha, hatha, hatha. Very different to hatha. And then we have this long vowel sound. So in Sanskrit, the O is considered a diphthong, not a vowel. And the diphthongs all have a longer sound. So they're considered to be a long form vowel sound. So that makes this yoga, yoga. So not yoga, but yoga. The G sound is a guttural sound right back into the throat. Yoga. And then you've got that short A at the end. So the whole thing is pronounced Hatha Yoga. Hatha Yoga. Again, very different to Hatha Yoga. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel to get updates of any new video uploads. You can also join the mailing list in the comments section below to get details of upcoming training days and courses for yoga teachers. See you soon.